Good morning. Had to rush out. I had forgotten my phone to the, what do you call it? Lataustyyn in my office. So I'm running half an hour late and I had to, what do you call it? Take Sophia to school this morning. And what do you call it? Had a nasty episode last night. Don't know what caused it. But electricity kind of tingling this feeling, my whole left arm, and very unsteady on my feet when I went to the toilet in the night. But then when I got up in the morning, feeling a lot better. So don't know what that was, but these, as doctors call them, relapses, they don't feel nice at all. Or whenever a new symptom comes along, I think that's the toughest part. This wasn't new in the sense that I had it in Sweden the first hotel night, but what do you call it? Unpleasant that it returned because it had been away for, well, only one night, but still. Yeah, please do send if you hear anything from God, or if you're praying on a specific Bible passage, or you have a theme, or whatever the case is. Then what do you call it? I might get fuel from. But anyway, it is off to work. It is last working day after a 2-week holiday, which is, well, the whole Christmas holiday I practically laid in bed on my back because of the spinal headache. And so this one will now be my holiday today. I was again slightly tired when I got back from the trip. Not as tired as I've sometimes been, but the girls, or Terhi and Rebecca, they had stashed the delivery from this vegan ruokapiiri, the organic produces. They stashed them in my office, so I haven't looked at them yet. The only thing that I saw was some garlic cloves, but nothing new in that. And then there was Kalamata olives, but they weren't whole. They they were sliced into bits. And it's not how you eat them. Kalamata olive. It's a bit disappointing. But now, let's focus on traffic. Oh yeah, this zinc or whatever the supplement is that is supposed to give you vivid dreams. I haven't had any dreams, or for a long time I can't remember, and so I was halfway hoping that I would get a vivid dream, but nothing. But let's see if I continue using it for a slightly longer period, will it start producing vivid dreams. Let's see. But anyway, work starts. Hello, it is work has ended. Time now. Sorry, let's turn the radio off. Sitting down, feeling absolutely wonderful. The only thing that has now happened to me twice, it happened to me yesterday, after when I arrived home, and now today, was that my nose starts to bleed, and I don't know what's causing that. Most likely nothing to do with this, but it's something to do with nutrition. And what else? I had a pleasant day at work. My project manager has not been there the past 2 Fridays, so it has been kind of relaxing to work. Because you can kind of, you never get interrupted, and there's no messenger things popping up and taking your thoughts off course, so you can kind of pace yourself instead of, what do you call it, somebody else setting the rhythm. I've always been of the opinion that middle management and what do you call it, project managers and stuff like that, some do have a good understanding of, and I'm not taking away, there needs to be project management and stuff like that, but some of them are just completely oblivious to the inner workings of a developer, or somebody who's trying to create something that actually, I would say that it has very few interruptions that you can take or withstand during the day and still be able to be productive at your full potential. I've always had this what do you call it, picture of a house of cards that you're building when you're coming up with some functionality, and you're building this elaborate house, and then somebody in their ginormous wisdom comes along to pull you aside into a meeting or ask you a question or do this, that or the other, and it's pretty much somebody coming down at the bottom level of the stack of, or house of cards and pulling one out. If you're lucky, the card won't fall down. Oh, sorry, the whole house won't fall down. But if, which is, I think, the majority of the things is, either the whole house falls down or then a portion just crumbles. But people are completely oblivious to this. And in some programming houses there is actually a rule for, I mean, houses that are kind of geared more towards development. There's actually a rule that if you have your earplugs in, it is absolutely forbidden to talk to that person, no matter what. I kind of like that rule. Knowing that kind of, anyway, how did I get onto that? I've got a bee under my bonnet about that. I have had it for a long time. Middle management rubs me the wrong way. I left work too late. I'm in a rush to get to the post office. It closes at 5 o'clock and now I've got, well, I'll make it. I've got 16 minutes to get there. We have a PO box that closes at 5 and basically now that I'm traveling to Sweden I need to go and get it and there might be bills and stuff like that that I need to pay. So that's where I'm heading. So I don't know why I created this ranting video. Today has been a good day. I haven't though moved a lot, so I haven't kind of exercised or done anything like that, but I've felt quite good. There was this one nasty or weird episode last night when I kind of felt off balance and stuff like that, and this tingling sensation in my arm, but you know, there's been nothing during the day, and followed my diet still, since that's one thing that we're interested in. So I ate perch with wild mushrooms and drank my first cup of coffee because I remember that the cafeteria serves a mean cappuccino, espresso. So I went to get one of those, and but it didn't taste that good. So yeah, I'm not certain whether espresso is or coffee is good for you. No milk. Ate a tiny dark chocolate today with the espresso. They give you that when you buy espresso. But haven't eaten any meat or dairy products yet. So now I'm coming up to the post office. So missed creating the last part of the video yesterday, and did my first ever. I got these, what do you call it? Organic products from Labun, or
I can't remember what the name of the place was. And I made filled bell peppers, and I put some risotto and carrots and onions and what else? A couple of other things that I put in there. Tasted actually quite good. To appease my wonderful wife, I also added, what do you call it? King prawns into it. I mean, that was a nice touch. Seafood, I ate them. And but the big news, well, I don't know if it's the big news or anything, but I haven't consumed any alcohol, beer or wine. And yesterday we shared a bottle of a light red wine, Pinot Noir. It was good. And because I was cooking and Kimmo Pekkanen was here, he then took Sofia to see Star Wars. Sofia!
Yeah.
Wave your hand.
Like that?
Wave your hand. That is her. They're playing Minecraft with Elisa. Elisa, sano jotain. Ei kuulu mitään. More focused on the game. So, symptoms-wise, weakness. It's been funny because the numbness in my hands, there has been none during the day, but during the night. And when the numbness comes in the day, it's on the thumb. It's always this side of the hand. But now at the night, in the night, these what do you call it? The opposite side of the hand. It goes like bzzz, it's like electricity in it. But it only lasts, it's there during the what do you call it? It's there during the night, but then it's disappeared. And today we're going to Mike Hopkins, which is Vineyard Uusimaa, and they're gearing up to pray for me. And Terry's teaching about worship there. And then tomorrow we're off to Sweden with the whole family. We're taking the boat. But anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for the updates on, WhatsApp. I'll study them and in more detail. Blood on the earlobes. Art Guts, this Jewish thing, Jewish teacher, he said that, don't you see what's going on here? That the whole thing, if you think of it, there's wave offerings, and you're smearing your bits, your toes and your thumbs and your earlobes with blood. It must have been a completely ridiculous sight, these people slaughtering a cow and then taking the whole leg and waving it about, wah! Blood squirting and I mean, the text when you read it, somehow it's normally communicated as a very solemn proceeding, but then if you start thinking, what is the actual physical act that they need to perform in order to do this? It has been you go, oh man, they've lost it. But anyway, and yes, I truly hope that, what do you call it, it will, at some point I'll gather my thoughts and I'll talk about it, because one thing that I'm convinced about, there are all sorts of camps about, is suffering right and is it not, and does God ever ordain suffering? I don't buy into that, but the Bible is clear about stating that God can use all situations, and I know from my heart, I know that this has been used, and it has been there have been good changes. Not to say that there, what do you call it? There hasn't been bad changes also. But anyway, God bless, and Jesus is King.